All right, hi everyone. It is your girl, MsMalcolmHughes, back again. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, we have another book review for the month of February, and this month we have The Wicked and the Divine. Earlier this month we had a poetry book, Sour Honey and Soul Food. I'll definitely tag that below for those of you who missed it. But yes, The Wicked and the Divine. Here is book one. The other books are right above my head there. Books two through six are right there. I'm super duper excited to talk about this book. And the reason why I'm so excited to talk about this, it is a comic book series. And honestly, it's probably arguably the best comic book series to come out within the last 5 years. I think this first hit the scene, and I want to get the date and year right, so I'm looking now. So yeah, 2016. So within the last two years, it's honestly just amazing. Um, what I love so much about this series is that it encompasses and includes so many things that I love. One, it's inclusive. Now, let me preface that by saying that some of the things that I love about this also frustrate me sometimes. So it is inclusive, but sometimes it tries to do too many things, and it doesn't always do all of them well. But I think that it definitely tries. It's edgy. It definitely pushes the envelope. Queer. Definitely some of my favorite characters in the series are definitely queer, but it's very fluid. So none of it is like hard. It's not binary. It's not static. It definitely is fluid and it flows and it interchanges and it's life, and life is messy. And life changes and evolves, and I love it. Definitely fantasy, because some things that happen in here, you're just like, but I love it. It's also, so it's called The Wicked and the Divine, right? So there's definitely the divinity piece, right? Mythology, I love it. So let me rewind. The premise of the book, as it says here, so every 90 years, 12 gods return as young people. They are loved, they are hated. In 2 years, they are all dead. It's happening now, it's happening again. That just, when I first picked this up in my local comic book store, I read it and it seemed so wild that I was like, this is either going to be really, really good or it's going to be really bad. There was going to be no in between. Thankfully, it ended up being really good. One of the sales associates at the comic book store was like, you need to read that. It's amazing. I was like, okay, let's see. Usually, whether it's a sales associate or whether it's a fellow shopper, it's a comic book store. So, you know, it's a quirky crowd. So we're all always conversing and exchanging ideas. So I definitely try to take recommendations, especially when folks are super excited about it. And this dude was super excited about it. So I read it and I loved it. I bought a copy for a friend. Anytime I'm speaking to anyone, they're like, what's a new read I should pick up? I'm like, well, are you into comics? And they're like, no. I'm like, we'll give this one a chance. So yeah, they come back as young people, but for the most part, they come back as, or at least the way they're drawn, they're stars, right? Like someone comes back as Prince, someone's obviously Rihanna, there's someone else who's like Kanye. But with this series, I immediately fell in love with two people off rip. One was Lucifer, and just quickly, let me show you Lucifer. Lucifer is badass, right? This is Lucifer. Yes, Lucifer is a masculine of center individual who walks around in the super duper pristine white suit, who is just like super clean and super crisp. So there's Lucifer there, and that's Laura, who is also someone who I fell in love with off rip. There's so many like just amazing characters that like you will just have to find your own. There's multiple like sun gods, there's like gods of the underworld, and they're all different, and it really just does depend on your preference. And then some characters end up becoming gods later because they're not all chosen when the series begins. So you get to see them in their human form, and some of them are really annoying. Cassandra, okay, super annoying. But the stories are just really intricate. They're really different. I love Lucifer because it's Lucifer. It's the devil. First of all, I like that it was a twist on Satan. I like that Satan stays true to Satan. I also like that the characters are multifaceted. I love that Lucifer is not just like this devil, heartless, emotionless person. Lucifer has feelings, and Lucifer does things sometimes intentionally. And there is in one of the books back there, so it's not in this one, but later in the series, where Lucifer actually says, and unfortunately, I'm a person who sometimes likes to kick puppies when discussing something that she had done. And you're just reading, you're just like, I get that. But it's not as if it was without the understanding of what was happening, or even without the emotion of understanding the impact that the act would have. Honestly, like this series, I hope that I'm doing it justice. And I just think everyone should read it. I think it's something that everyone could get something out of. I think it discusses enough life issues to definitely be impactful and relevant. I think that the fact that it does have that mythology piece, so you're getting these guys and you're actually learning about them, and it's just like it opens just on the back with telling you that within 2 years they're gonna die. You don't know how it's gonna happen. There are definitely a lot of twists and turns. Sometimes the like scenarios are so far out and far fetched that you're just like mind blown. And sometimes it's just like, I don't believe it. Or I can't believe you did that. But then just when you get comfortable and you're like, okay, this is how it's going, this is who's still alive, this is who's dead, it all changes. And someone you thought was dead is alive. And someone you thought was the bad guy, maybe the good guy. And it's just insane. Or the bad person, maybe the good person. I'm totally trying to get away from gender-specific pronouns. So someone you thought maybe the good person was the bad person. It's phenomenal. It's well written. I love the artist. There was a series, I forget which book it is back there, where they had like another artist. I think the primary artist here was working on another series, so they had like guest artists. I did not like that at all, but I could appreciate seeing like fan work. I just think it's really well done. I think it's something everyone would appreciate. I think it's diverse. I think it's funny. I think it's edgy. I think it's captivating. It's one where, so when I go to the comic book, and I'm thinking about doing this monthly, so let me know if y'all are interested, where I do comic book hauls. So I'm secretly really into like fashion and fashion blogs and fashion videos and things on YouTube. So I'm contemplating like delving outside of books, maybe. I don't know. I love books. But but anyway, in the fashion like blog world, there are like fashion hauls, purse hauls, brand hauls. So I'm thinking of doing comic book hauls. A different kind, because when I go to the comic book store, it really is a haul. Like I really rack up. So I'm thinking of talking to you all about like new comics and things along those lines. So let me know if you'd be interested. I could also do a purse haul, or just like actually like all the purses in my collection, if folks would be interested in that. And my little sister keeps telling me to do a makeup tutorial. I don't really think folks are interested in these things from me, but she keeps telling me I should. So if anyone would like to see that, definitely let me know. I'm open. But yeah, so overall, I give this series an A. I won't do the plus or minus. I give it an A. There's always room for improvement. Sometimes, like I said, it's a little too far-fetched. And I'm like, I don't believe this. And I'm just really curious how long the series will be around. Because sometimes the storyline, like I think I just finished like book 32 or 34. So I have like complete collection. So I'm finally caught up because I was so far behind. So I think the last book in this one was 34. So, well, and back there it was 34. So that's just like how far along I am. So I just wonder how long the series will last, what new twists and turns they'll have. I don't want it to be like some series where it gets just so far-fetched that you're just like, this is unfathomable, I don't even want to read this anymore. Like, I need it to be a good balance. But having said that, each time a new one comes out and I pick it up, I'm just as captivated. I want to know where it's going to go. I want to know what's happening, what's new, what's old. I'm always very interested. So they're doing something right. I think everyone should read it. I'm very excited for something I have coming up in March. I'm going to do my first tag video, and it's just going to be amazing. So I'm very excited about it. I hope you all are receptive. I will let you know what that is. It will be coming up hopefully March 1st, but definitely within the first week of March. Until next time, it's MsMalcolmHughes here. You can check me out on my YouTube channel. You can also check me out on my blog, www.MsMalcolmHughes.com, where we focus on culture, books, romance, and music. So I'm here. You can also reach me via email, MsMalcolmHughes@gmail.com. If you would like to see a suggestion, leave it in the comments below. If there's a book you would like for me to read and discuss here, I'm definitely open to that. Yeah, just let me know what you all would like to see more on my channel. So until next time, I hope that everyone is having a fabulous 2018 and a inspiring, awesome, amazing Black History Month. Also, we just finished with Wakanda Weekend, the Black Panther. A review for that is coming to my blog. I'm writing about it. It won't be a video, but everyone should check it out. Until next time, I love you all, and I hope that you are having the best, most amazing, most authentic life.